So we have Jeremy from Wagler Competition, and he's here to show us these crazy diesel engines.
We do a lot of right off of stock, so anything from 600 horse all the way up to 3,000. This one's planning on being 3,500 horse, so we do a lot of mild street trucks, twin turbo, compound turbo systems. It's from mild to wild, whatever you guys would like. We started off, we've been designing and building Duramax diesel engines, the GM Duramax diesel engine, for a long time, and over the course of the last couple of years, we keep on ramping up the horsepower, breaking parts, finding the weak links, and we started doing deck-plated Duramaxes where we put a deck plate on, run new dart and sleeves through them, putting girdles on them, front and rear covers, just to keep the block to stay solid. So after we work through all the problems, we find that it's almost easier to start from scratch. So we started building this billet block now. It's a full billet block. It's a modular block, so we can remove the jugs, replace the sleeves easily. We're using the ARP the top fuel stud. It goes fully through the jugs into the main center section, so there's no stress on the threads in the cylinder walls. So pretty much every piece of billet on it we've designed and built in-house. We bought the PSI screw blower, precision turbos. We're doing S&S Diesel Motorsports. They do our CP3s, our fuel injection, and our Bosch controller. So that's all Bosch related parts. And we're going to try to make it up there to 3,500 horse easily. 3,500
horsepower. It's 500 cubes, 75 pounds on the blower. Is that correct?
Yeah, 65 to 75, depending on what ratio we overdrive it. So, and then the precision, we're gating it internally. And then the precision 102s, we have two precision 102 chargers. Those should be easily able to produce 140 pounds of boost. So we also have Nitrous Express. If we have any issues with it to come up on the charger at all, we'll be able to put the nitrous to it also. We'll tune it to keep the cylinders cool. We have 24 nozzles of methanol, water methanol, and we can keep the cylinders evenly controlled. And then up here on the hat, we're actually injecting fuel, the methanol, to keep the rotors cool.
I had a query. How come I guess there's a log manifold? What's the design concept behind that?
Mainly because of all the tubular header styles with like 2,000 degrees of EGTs and the drive pressures up over 100 pounds. We have casting, like cracks in the welds, and just have a lot of issues trying to hold them together. So we have a full billet one, gun drilled. It's all V-bands all machined onto them. So
it's spectacular to look at. And what would as it sits there, what would the weight of this entire setup be roughly?
Oh, the weight? Somewhere in between 1,500 pounds with the screw blower and the turbos.
Yeah, I can imagine the prices are extravagant.
Yes, thank you.
So what vehicle is this going to?
This is going in our shop truck. It's a 2006 Duramax. It's a standard cab, long bed. Looks like an oat farm truck. We actually are doing a tube chassis, direct drive gearbox for the truck pulling, and then a Rosler transmission for the drag racing. But what the ultimate call-out challenge is they called us out to do 3 different events in 3 days. So truck pulling, drag racing, and dynoing. So we have to compete in 3 separate classes and build the truck around it in between them.
What is the truck pulling involved? Is it pulling a sled, or is it something else?
Yeah, it's pulling a sled, like 50,000 pounds. So yeah, it's a huge Lucas Pro pulling. That's the sled. They'll use those sleds.
You're basically you're going to be killing this thing.
Yes. We'll be putting it to the test.
This 6-cylinder is based on a factory block?
Cummins. Factory Cummins, yeah. Cummins like 6.7. We have the ARP hardware, the studs, the mains. It's a LSM block. Scheid Diesel builds it. Wagler Competition does the cylinder heads. The triple turbos, all Scheid Diesel. They do the...
With the compound turbocharging, how much boost would this generate?
140 pounds, yeah.
And what sort of power would this be looking at making?
They're at like 3,300.
Okay, so not dissimilar power, but very, very different setups.
Yes, very simple. It's mainly used for only truck pulling, super stock class.
Obviously, you've had a lot of help, assistance in getting this going. There's obviously companies you'd like to thank, people?
Yes, mainly ARP for all the hardware. We designed the block around the top fuel head studs, mainly because of the design and the strength that they are able to hold up to. So all the ARP hardware, we have PSI screw blowers, precision on the boost, Nitrous Express on the nitrous, Engler machine for all the methanol injection, and then S&S for all the fuel system. S&S Diesel Performance.
Well, thanks for that, and good luck in the competition.
All right, thank you.